Good evening and welcome to Wiregrass Sports. We are glad to have you join us on a Friday night, Week 8. Our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. We'd love to have your phone call, know what game you're at tonight, what you saw at that game. Just call us and talk high school football. My name is Brendan Adams, and I will be your host this evening. A couple of big games going on around the region in the Wiregrass tonight. A couple of them with region tendency on the line. Charles Henderson playing Tallahassee tonight in a battle for one of the top region spots there, trying to get a playoff bid. Undefeated GW Long is taking on Ayrton tonight, which Ayrton is undefeated in that region as well, so they're battling it out for a top spot in that region. Let's go ahead and take a look at some scores as they stand right now.
TLC Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there is no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
We are Laverne Veterinary Hospital. Our goal at Laverne Veterinary Hospital is to provide the ultimate care because our animal friends teach us more than we could expect and love us more than we could hope. Dr. Troy Jones, Dr. Lewis Jones, and Dr. Brittany Reynolds will treat your pets like family. Mr. Perry Hill is available by appointment for your furry friends' grooming needs, serving you at the convenient location of 918 South Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Welcome back. I want to thank you once again for joining us. Let me go right quick and show you our website, www.thewiregrassports.com. If you'll scroll down to the bottom past our live feed is on our website. At the bottom of the page, there'll be a score banner there. You can scroll through that banner and see updates of scores. that's going to be the place you want to look on Friday nights, during the game, after the games. We thank you for tuning into this show and getting score updates. We'll have some coaches on, fans, call-ins. The show is here to give you those scores and updates on what's going on around the Wiregrass on Friday nights after games happen. Looking forward to next week as well. But throughout the week, if you can't remember who won, instead of watching the show and seeing the score, you can go to our website, thewiregrasssports.com. Our phone lines are open. We'd like to hear from you, 334-697-3644. I know a lot of games are still in play as we speak right now, some not finishing up. That Ayrton GW Long game, Ayrton's currently up 29-20 over Skipperville. It looks like Charles Henderson is going to pull a victory tonight over Tallahassee. Current score have there is 27-0. So that will be a big win for them in the region. Hope to hear from some of those fans here shortly as well. If you're just joining us, we appreciate you tuning in to Wiregrass Sports. There's our phone number. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that share button down there. We would greatly appreciate it. Thanks to you fans, we now have over 3,000 followers on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. So if you're somebody that don't have Facebook that would like to join us on Wiregrass Sports, they can tune to our YouTube. They can subscribe and be notified when we're live as well. So let's take a look at those scores once more.
South Alabama Stockyard, family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Wednesday at 12 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining and growing your farm, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site at every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
Preston's Steak and Grill in Troy and Laverne serves quality food cooked over a wood-fired grill. Call us for any event you may need catered. Located at 1647 US 231 Troy and 149 Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She's here?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Barice Gracie today.
Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. I want to thank you for joining us. Ayrton up 29-20 over Skipperville. They're both tied for first in that region. Abbeville sitting in the 3 spot with 3-1 in that region. So the loser of that game will be tied in second with Abbeville, and that will be head-to-head to determine that 2 spot there if they don't lose. Either team loses another region game the rest of this season. Charles Henderson with a big win tonight over Tallahassee in that region. They're sitting in the 2 spot. So without Greenville pulling out a big upset there, I believe next week that may seal Charles Henderson's fate as well. Their destiny is in their own hands. So we'll see how they play out the rest of the region. Our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. Give us a call. Let us know what game you're at, what you heard about a game. Even if you didn't go to a game, you can call and talk high school football with us. Let us know, what you heard about a game, what went on at the game, who you got your eye on, who's your favorite team. Just give us a call and let us know. We've got a couple of guests lined up for the next few weeks. None tonight, but next week and then the week after that, we will have some special guests on, so you will not want to miss that as well. Also, we were looking at playoff games, bringing you live playoff games in the Wiregrass area. That will require some sponsorships. So if you own a business or you work for a business that may be interested in advertising with Wiregrass Sports, we have packages available now for playoff games. Give us a call. You can call that same number, 334-697-3644, and we can get you some very, very affordable advertising. We can also provide you real numbers of viewers, of people who actually saw your ad watching the games as well. If you're just joining us, I want to thank you for joining us, and let's get back to those scores and see if any of them have finalized now.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. That is going to be a final there in Skipperville, Alabama. GW Long is going to fall to Ayrton, so that's going to give them, Skipperville will be one loss in the region, tied with Abbeville there. Let's go to the phones now. We have Coach Kilcrease on the phone. Coach Kilcrease, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
Doing good. Congratulations on a big win tonight.
I appreciate it.
So what did you see in the game tonight? I know, you went in the game with one loss and GW Long undefeated. So what was your week like prepping for this game?
Well, we had a good week of practice, and it was it's a rival, as you know, obviously. So we didn't have to get our guys' attention. They came in each day, worked hard, watched a lot of film. And it showed tonight. I thought our guys up front played really well. We made some plays in skill position that we need to. And I thought defensively, other than about 2 or 3 plays, I thought we played really well there. We gave up 2 big plays, and they had 2 of their scores. But it was a good night. Very, very big win for our football program.
Any players you want to mention in particular that stood out tonight?
Well, I hate to even mention one because I'm going to leave some off. I start with our line. Jackson Baker at center, our 2 guards, Callan Neathawk, and Chase Hughes, and Kendall Sullivan, and Ethan Clark at the tackles. I thought they all had a great game. All those guys play on defense. I thought Tommy Oliver had a good game on the defensive front, defensive end. Blake Carroll had a great game both sides of the football. Our secondary played well. Brian Smith rushed for, he had over 200 yards rushing, or close to it. But it was a good team effort. I mean, I could just list probably 12 more guys. Well, yeah.
I'm sure. Congratulations again on tonight. And who are you looking at next week, Coach?
Skipperville and Ayrton. Hello.
Hey, are you there, Coach?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So who do you have next week?
We've got Cottonwood.
Got Cottonwood next week. I know we're in week 8, so only a couple of weeks left. So it's very important to get the rest of the wins in. We appreciate your time, Coach.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Have a good weekend. Coach Kilcrease from Ayrton there. A big win tonight over the undefeated GW Long. 29-20. That's going to put Ayrton in the top spot of that region now. And Skipperville will fall to second in the region. Them and Abbeville both with one loss in that region. Abbeville tonight with a big win over Barber County. Let's go to the phones for another caller now. Mr. Neil Armstrong, how are you doing? Big win tonight for Charles Henderson. You there, Neil? Give us just a second and let's get him on the line. Charles Henderson with a big win tonight. Region play over Tallahassee. Tallahassee was, I believe, sitting in that number 3 spot, maybe tied with Greenville. Let's go to Neil on the phone now. Neil Armstrong, how you doing?
Hey, Brandon, how you doing tonight, man? You're exactly right. Charles Henderson with a 1 region loss, and that was to Greenville, and win last week at Carroll. Tallahassee came to town tonight, and Charles Henderson was ready. Jumped out. Charles Henderson scored on the 4th play of the game on a 70 from Puka Jones to Javon Hill, and it was on from there. And Charles Henderson racked up about 17 or 18 penalties, or that game would have been 40-0. It was
Wow.
Charles Henderson was a much better team than Tallahassee tonight. Talent-wise, depth-wise, Charles Henderson was ready tonight for the region matchup with Tallahassee Tigers, and we were taller, bigger, and faster than Tallahassee, and it showed quick. And Charles Henderson goes to Valley next Friday night for the region showdown.
And that's what I was about to ask you. I know that they hold their own destiny in their hand, like I've said before earlier on the show. And I know there's a game somewhere in there. I believe Greenville still has to play Valley, or is that game tonight?
No, Rehoboth beat Valley tonight.
Okay. All right. So that's
Rehoboth has. I've already seen the final score from that one. Rehoboth has beat. That gives 3 teams in the region with 1 loss. Rehoboth has 1 loss. Valley has 1 loss, and Charles Henderson has 1 loss. Tallahassee and Beauregard are really the only 2 teams, and Carroll. Tallahassee, Beauregard, and Carroll are really the only 3 teams that are out of it.
I'm showing Valley with a region loss and Rehoboth with 2 region losses. So Valleys would be to Greenville, and then would give them 2 tonight after Rehoboth beat them.
Right. Rehoboth beat Valley tonight, yes.
Right. So that would give them 2 losses. Charles Henderson sitting in the 1 spot with 1 region loss right now.
Yes. Well, they got to go to Valley next week, and hopefully they can. It's been a while. It's been since Charles Henderson played for the 1A state championship about 7 years ago that we hosted a first round.
Wow. That would be something. That would be something.
It really would. But
So
the guys played inspired. The guys played inspired tonight. JB Sanders had 2 interceptions from his outside linebacker position, and Terrell Lewis played a great game at safety. And Puka Jones really threw the ball sharp tonight from his quarterback position. Jonathan Carter ran it really hard. We got Nathan Knox back tonight to start in center, who's been out for 6 weeks with a bad ankle. He played tonight, and people are getting healthy. And, man, we're looking for a big run out of the Trojans. But they put it on Tallahassee tonight. Brandon, you got a good show, man. I appreciate you letting me call in and talk about the Trojans.
Yes, sir, no problem. And, hey, if people didn't get to hear the game or see the game, when can they see it tomorrow?
It'll replay at 9 a.m. on Troy Cable, Channel 2. It'll start at 9 a.m. sharp tomorrow. Wally and I tape delayed it tonight with our own commentary, and it'll replay in the morning at 9 a.m. And I also want to take the opportunity to ask everybody to tune in to Sports Chat with Neil and Wally Sunday night at 6 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Neil. Hey, if you want to see a good show, tune in Sunday nights to Neil at Sports Chat, Neil and Wally.
I appreciate it, Brandon. You got a good show, man. Hang in there. Keep what you're doing.
Thank you, sir. You too. Have a good weekend. That was Neil Armstrong giving us a Charles Henderson update. Like he said, if you missed that game, you can see it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. on Troy Cable Channel 2. They're going to have a big region win tonight over Tallahassee, 27-0. Like he said, there was about 17 penalties in that game. Without those penalties, that game could have been easily 40-0. But Valley was sitting at the top spot with 1 loss, and they're going to be lose tonight to Rehoboth. So they're going to fall to the 2 spot. Charles Henderson will jump to the 1 spot in that region. Like he said, Charles Henderson has not hosted a playoff game in 7 years at home in the first round. So that will be huge for Charles Henderson. Let's go back and take a look at these scores again and see if we have any updates. Before we do, here's our number. Give us a call, 334-697-3644. We want to hear from you. Who's your favorite team? What school do you pull for? Let's take a look at those scores. We'll be right back in just a second.
Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there is no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. Let's go to the phone right now and take another caller. Todd Mock from Sampson. How you doing tonight, Todd?
What's up, brother?
Doing pretty good on a Friday night. Sampson with a win tonight. What did you see?
Man, I tell you what, I was concerned a little bit at the beginning. Number 18, Broxton Bragg, I believe his name is, the running back for Zion Chapel. I got a shout out for him, man. He is a beast. That kid can run the ball. But our defense somehow was able to come up with some great plays. Offense was really sound tonight. The line, got to get a shout out for the line tonight. They did a great job blocking, getting a good push off the line. And pass pro was a lot better than it has been. They've been working the last 2 weeks. The bye week, I believe, it was a great asset to us. But next week we got to go up against Luverne, man. So that's going to be a true test.
That will be, and that could be potential for the upset in the region.
That is correct. Yep.
They're sitting in that top spot right now, so it could get interesting in the next week. Highland Home goes to Goshen next week, and Sampson playing Luverne. It could really mix that region up a lot. Also, I know you mixed in the Braxton Bragg kid. That he has been a workhorse most of the season. I know he's been Sports Chat Nilawali Player of the Week. He's been Power Prep Sports Player of the Week, I believe, also. So I know he's been a workhorse. That would be a great accomplishment for your defense to put a halt to him tonight.
Yeah, they did really well. When they gave him the ball, he always made some kind of positive yards, except for maybe 2 or 3 plays in the whole game. But our offense really stepped up this game, and the quarterback Hayden McCoy did a great job passing. And now I will say Zion Chapel did have a few mishaps and miscues on their pass plays, and that definitely helped us out. But overall, I think we did a great job of winning tonight, and the guys played a really hard game, even in the rain. So I'm proud of them. I'm looking forward to traveling to Luverne next week, man.
Well, congratulations to Sampson on the win tonight. We appreciate your call, Todd, and good luck to the Sampson Tigers.
Thank you, Brandon. Have a blessed weekend, man. God bless.
You too. Yes, sir. That was Todd Mott calling from Sampson tonight with a big win over Zion Chapel. They will take on Luverne, and like I said, that region has potential to just be vehemently shaken next week as Highland Home plays Goshen, Sampson plays Luverne. So wins by Goshen and Sampson could really shake that region up. Our phones are open. 334-697-3644 is our number. Give us a call. Let's talk high school football. If you were at a game tonight, we would love to hear from you. Also, our website, www.thewiregrassports.com. If you'll scroll to the bottom, you'll see a score banner at the bottom. You can scroll through that banner and see score updates. They're in real time as they're happening in the games. Check those out. Any season, any sport, we've got those scores on there. Let's take a look at these scores. Most of them should be finalized now, and we'll be back in just a second. Thank you for tuning in to Wiregrass Sports. Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. We are still here. Let's go and let's take a look at some of our Facebook comments now and see what's happening on Facebook. Brian Hegler says, Ayrton over Skipperville. That is going to be a big win for Ayrton tonight, taking the top spot in that region there. The rest of the season is still at hand. I know Skipperville, that'll put them with one region loss. That also put Abbeville with one region loss. And so Ayrton will take that top spot. Let's look and see at another one here. Looks like Susan McCall. Ayrton 29, Skipperville 20. Michelle Hadaway says Dale County Warriors headed to the playoffs. So Dale County tonight, with their win, will have a playoff berth with the win tonight. So big win for Dale County. Congratulations to them on getting a playoff spot there. I know they're happy about that. Our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. We would like to hear from you. If you would, if you're watching on Facebook, hit that share button down there. We greatly appreciate it. Our sponsors and our fans are what drives Wiregrass Sports. It's fully funded from sponsors. So when you see one of our sponsors, you go in one of their businesses, let them know that you appreciate them and their support to Wiregrass Sports, because we appreciate you, our fans. Let's go and take a look at lineups for next week. It will be week 9. 2 more weeks left in our regular season. We're excited about it. Playoff berths. Each team trying to get those top spots. The very number 1 in the region will have home field advantage, so that is huge for teams right now trying to win out in their regions, keep those top spots. We're excited about playoffs. We're looking at bringing you live playoff games. So if you own a business or you work for a business that may be interested in advertising with Wiregrass Sports in those playoff games, give us a call. We'd love to talk the opportunities we have at Wiregrass Sports for advertising for you. There will be thousands of eyes on your business advertising Wiregrass Sports in the playoffs. We are an NFHS third-party affiliate, so we can bring live games to the NFHS network. Live video coverage will be on NFHS network. We will bring audio to our normal platforms that we're on Facebook, YouTube, and our Amazon Fire TV channel. I want to thank you for joining us on Wiregrass Sports again. Let's take a look at next week's lineups, and we'll see you next week here on Wiregrass Sports. Have a good weekend.